Well, hey everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to my kitchen. You know, I kind of had a hankering for some barbecued chicken, but it's really chilly outside and I'm just like too lazy and too cold to go fire up the grill. Plus it's blowing like a hurricane. So that's not going to work. So I'm like, okay, let's try the broiler. That sounds good. Got some chicken thighs. But, I mean, barbecue, they kind of gets old. And everybody knows me, knows I love Chinese. So I'm thinking, let's do barbecue plus a little bit of Asian flavor, you know? Barbecue like Texas meets Asia, right? Just kind of get this sweet, sour, deep, rich flavor going. I love playing with my own recipes and coming up with different things. Sometimes things work better than other times, but let's try this one out. Let's see what we can come up with. It'll be fun. Let's jump right in it. There's no guarantees, you know, you just kind of, but that's the fun thing about, you know, just a little bit of freedom in the kitchen. So I'm going to start with, as a base, 1/3 of a cup of canola oil. Now I like garlic. I always have some garlic on standby. But I've had this in the fridge, and I really like to use it up. There's not much left, just a little bit left. So this has cider vinegar, canola oil, a little bit of sugar, and some garlic, some salt. Basically, it's to get the garlic taste, so let's just put that in there. You see the chunks of garlic. Now let's go with a tablespoon of dried parsley. Now for some color, we'll go with a teaspoon of paprika. I love Sweet Baby Ray's, not sponsored by them, but I think it's got good flavor, so that's going to be 2/3 of a cup. Okay, so that's 2/3 of a cup of Sweet Baby Ray's. Now I always like a little bit of pepper. But I like that Asian flavors, you know. So here's a 1/2 teaspoon of white pepper. I love white pepper. I mean, you don't get the coarse big pepper flakes between your teeth or whatever. This is all ground up really fine and nice. So let's go also with, gotta have a little salty flavor to it. So we'll go with a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to mix it together and give it a try. You know, doing your own recipe, it's kind of like a high wire act, you know, there's no safety net, but you get some real keepers that way, and there's a certain satisfaction, you know, and a DIY project that works out well. Oh, I know what I'm going to need. I know already. I got to put a little bit of sugar or sweetener in there. I'm just going to use some Splenda. Let's go with, there's a tablespoon of Splenda. And this has a pretty good color. Quite reddish, of course, from the paprika and all that. I'm going to, like my signature thing is sweet and sour, so I love that balsamic vinegar, and that goes great against like sugar or Splenda. So let's go with a teaspoon of balsamic. Here we go. Maybe a little extra spilled in, because you can't beat that. Gives it a deep, rich color and a deep, rich taste. See how that goes in there? Okay, here's a moment of truth. Oh yeah. Boy, do you get everything just, your taste buds just start jumping for joy, you know? It's a lot of flavors. You get that sweet, you get a little tart, you get a little pepper. Nice. That's a keeper. Okay, so this is what I've got. Some bone in, skin on thighs. And I'm just peel back the skin a little bit to make sure I get some sauce in there. I think leaving the skin on because I'm going to broil it will help to keep it moist and tender. So I think what I'll do is just dip it right in there. Get a little bit, probably going to get a little messy. That's okay. Okay, so that's what it looks like before it goes in. I'm going to get it up to at least 175-ish. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll let you know afterwards. I wish you could smell it. It smells divine, to be honest with you. It just really smells great. So I imagine it's going to smell good cooking up. I'll be back. Okay, here's the finished product. I do like the look of them. Maybe here around the rim of the skin, it's a little blackened, but that's not too bad. Definitely still usable. The inside is nice and tender. Look at that. You can see the juice. See the juice coming right out of it. I took these up to 170. I've got 40 minutes into it. Now everybody's oven's different, so you want to check. And after 30 minutes, I mean, I was checking every couple minutes because it can get away from you. These almost did, as you can see. Lessons learned, and it's a kind of a rookie mistake. Sometimes I want to make sure I get a nice browning on them first and then go for the foil. I probably should have foiled them first, then browned them at the end. But sometimes if you do, then you get your foil in your sauce. So, you know, I think the skin in that came out looking pretty good on these the way it went. Let me just see, is this good on the camera? Very juicy. I hope the camera's picking it up. Here you can see all the juices. So I'm very happy with that. It being tender and still juicy. Look at nothing to it. So anyways, if you try it out, let me know how it turns out for you. It's always a pleasure to cook for you. So from my kitchen to yours, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you.